Your favorite movie or TV show might be on hiatus or even canceled. Find out why on Nerd Culture News, where I bring you facts about fiction. Sad to say, the writers have went on strike in Hollywood. That's right, for the first time in 15 years, the Writers Guild of America was trying to have negotiations with the producers of Hollywood and could not come to an agreement. Some of the things that they were looking for was to try and have a minimum number of writers that could be on a set, because right now, basically, with no number, you could have one guy that's supposed to be writing all of the things, and that's not good when it comes to a lot of the hours that some of these people were having to work. Another thing that they were aiming for was a minimum number of weeks that you could be on a show, so that way you weren't just hired on and then immediately dumped. Whenever they got tired of you, you had at least a little bit of sustainable work that you knew that you were going to be getting. A lot of these things are just to make sure that writers can have any type of a semblance of a normal life, as opposed to it being freelance work that can be very finicky at times. I understand that some of the things that they're asking for money-wise over at the Writers Guild is in a deep contrast to what the producers would want, meaning basically that it would be 5 times the amount to do what the writers want as opposed to what the producers want. But the thing is, we have to understand that the way that a lot of writers and even just general staff on sets are being treated is not the best. You have to look at how much actors are paid, and I'm here to tell you actors are overpaid insane amounts. And I'm not talking about like some of the TV actors or commercial work. I'm talking like your big name actors. There is no reason that a lot of the people that are acting in those movies, the big budget ones, are getting mansions worth of money, but the actual like people working on the set are barely scraping by. I have friends that worked on Star Wars while living in California and could barely scrape by doing special effects. But I'm supposed to sit here and think that, oh, well, the guy that puts on a suit for a little while and walks around or doesn't even put on the suit half the time, does a voiceover, deserves to get an insane amount of money, but the people that are having to, work 60 hours a week grinding away on these films and are just supposed to struggle? That makes no sense to me. It should be on a much more level playing field. And I understand that the actors are important. Obviously, they deserve to make money, but it needs to be spread out a little bit more to where it's fair to everybody that's working on it. So a few things, unfortunately, are going to happen because of this. For one, you're going to have a lot of shows that are going to be put on hiatus or canceled, or drastically drop in quality because they're going to try and get some scabs to work on writing the show that probably don't have the experience or understand the flow of how the show was constructed in the first place. We can only hope that some form of an agreement will happen, and the longer that things go on for, the more that we're going to see it, and the more that you're going to see these producers start to panic and consider yielding to at least some of the demands that are being made. One of the biggest problems that we have now is, even though the demands are being made, usually the people that you're making demands to will have a counter offer, and a lot of the demands that they're making, they're not even giving a counter offer. They're just saying that it is so out of the realm of possibilities that they refuse to even consider something that would be an alternative to that. That makes me think that we are a long way off from this being fixed, and that is not good. It's not going to be a fun time. I would suggest maybe finding other forms of media that you would enjoy. Comic books, maybe go and get into Toku series like I have been lately. I don't know what to tell you, but we're about to definitely see some changes in Hollywood change, hopefully for the better in the long run, but I think that we're all going to feel the effects for quite some time. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, even though this one was a bit of a downer. Still go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me some comments and talk about what you think. Do you think that this is going to have some major effects on Hollywood or not? And subscribe. Hey, you're already watching the video. You're already here. Just hit that button, make my day a little bit better. And as always, have yourself a beautiful day.